I don't know if you've been following or you see the this dialogue going on with MC Sha Rock and Frankie Cutlass. Have you seen this thing?
No,
What they got
I
going?
I haven't seen anything recent. I'm familiar with both of their platforms, but they have some kind of a wedge between them right now or something.
So here's what's been going on, right? So Frankie Cutlass, is well known for the record the Puerto Rico, ho, Puerto Rico, and he's been getting even more, like, I guess, with the Puerto Rican Day Parade recently being here, it's resurfaced, and he was given a award by like Mayor Adams or whatever. But the original gentleman, which is his name is Master Rob, that he sampled that from on a mixtape, has come forward, and he's like, yo, those are my vocals that you got going on for that sample, and I didn't get no publishing, I got no credit, I got nothing, I got no compensation for it. And Sha Rock has kind of become like the mediator between them to try to resolve whatever this issue is. So when you get a chance, if you can, like, go look at it. But it made me think about, like, like, even from artists of your generation, because you guys were like more like the 80s. So I wouldn't say you were first generation, but more so like the second generation. And I'm just wondering what your thoughts are as it relates to an artist being sampled and not being compensated for the sample, even on a level if the artist was just a mixtape artist. Like if it was the Treacherous 3 or Furious 5 and they did a park jam and somebody happened to get a hold of the tape and sampled it and put it on the record. What's your opinion on something like that?
Back in the days, man, I mean, you would get shunned from the business because we had things that we stood behind, like Beat Biter, Dope Style Taker. We're not having that. You know what I'm saying? We see somebody selling a CD without joint on it on the street. We might beat you up on the street, go to jail for dismembering you and the CDs. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, there's no place for it in hip hop. Emulation, none of that whatsoever. That's why I don't respect the game now.
Yeah. And Frankie Cutlass' position on it, just so you guys can be clear, is, and I don't know if Rob, you follow this, I was talking to Ken about it, but that Frankie Cutlass is saying that he never got paid off the record, and that it's more so the record label's issue to procure those funds for Master Rob.
Yo, these people right now in their twilights of their life right now, you know what I'm saying? They in their silver years, they looking for every dime they can get. There was no money in hip hop. Back then, if you were doing it for money, you was not getting nowhere because there was no money. It was all about street cred and love. Now, if they're crying for money now, I can understand that. But it's more about just maybe acknowledgement, because a lot of times these days, people crying out just for being acknowledged again because they're not getting any of that life that they had from the past, and they're not being recognized now. Right. No one's keeping things alive, and then when someone is using something or is using their likeness, or if they're using their music, and if they're not getting credit for it, of course they're going to feel like they're owed something. But